Hey there, today is Saturday, February 23rd, and thank goodness it's the last Saturday in February. We're getting close to the end of winter here in Chicago. I think everyone can agree with me that we're ready to be done. But the month of February was great because we talked a lot about understanding your business goals to help you create the content that's going to give you that ROI. So we talked about the importance of understanding your business goals, interviewing stakeholders, business owners, understanding what their needs are, and figuring out how content can help them succeed with their business. So now that you've interviewed them, you've gathered all their information, how do you assess this? What is it that you need to do to understand what content do we need to have on this digital experience, whether it's the website, your social media channels, LinkedIn? How do you figure that out? So if you're working with the team, what I love to do is get in a room, computers down, and we just talk. You say, all right, guys, this is what we heard. And you'd hopefully have someone there during those interviews too that was taking notes so you can get their insights. Because a lot of times what happens is you hear something and the person next to you hears something else. So put those two thoughts together and say, this is what I heard, this is what I heard. How do we figure out what the real answer is, and what do we need to do to follow up with our client? So when you gather that information and you say, then you can parse it out and again, be a content strategist and think about it put the information in buckets. So here's what their business goals are. Here are the challenges that they're facing right now. Here are the opportunities that they have to propel their content and to reach their audience and to support their business goals. So below I have a few tips that are a little bit more detailed of what you can do to assess your content from a business standpoint. One of the things too that's really important is once you come up with, here's what we heard, you gathered all of your information, your insights, talk to your client and say, this is what we heard. This is the direction that we see things going. Now they're going to want to say, well, that's not right. That's not true. But it's so funny because it's coming, you heard it straight from them. You're not making this stuff up. You're regurgitating what they told you. So it's an eye-opener for your clients as well to understand, wow, I didn't realize my business partner was thinking this way. We need to come together as a team. So that's one of the great things about content strategy too, is not just about the content on your website. It's looking at your entire way that you communicate with your team, with understanding what your business is. So it's an eye-opener. And that's why it's important to take time to think about your business goals and figure out how that content is going to support that. Now, I know we're talking a lot about business goals. Now, in March, we're going to talk about audience. And this is it. This is where we're really getting into the nitty-gritty. It's like, okay, business goals are great and they're valuable, but until we know what your audience wants and what type of information they seek, that's where your success is going to lie. So March is going to be a great month talking about your audience, but I hope you've enjoyed this month's topic on business insights. Be sure to leave a comment, email me, let me know if you have any questions. If you haven't joined the cohort already, please go to Facebook and search for Succeed with Content Strategy cohort. I'll sign you in and you can start conversations there as well. Enjoy your day.